Into some more Mass Effect. Last time we left off, I was on Mars. My initial thoughts, playing Mass Effect 3 for the very first time, were that there are not a lot of decisions to be made in the dialogue. And that first 30 minutes seemed crazy. Like a crazy jump from Mass Effect to where we left off there. Like, uh, under Cerberus, ready to fight, take on the Reapers, had a great crew. To Mass Effect 3, I've been grounded. None of my crew is around. They kicked me off the Normandy, and then the Reapers are just like fucking destroying Earth all of a sudden. Like, huge jump. So, obviously, a ton of questions. I have a ton of questions. Um, yeah. Yeah. How's everybody doing? Interesting loading screen. Alright, Mars facility. I'm level 31, so I gotta spend some of my points. Um, so what's interesting is I was level 30 in Mass Effect 2, so now Mass Effect 3 I'm level 31, so I start off with a lot of powers, which is awesome. Still got a lot of the same powers. Let's just go ahead and upgrade cost 5. Yo, go ahead. Oh, there's a skill tree. That's cool. Squad bonus or damage and capacity. Force and damage of squad mates' powers. Well, generally speaking, my squad mates don't really do anything. Um, so I'll increase my capacity. And then for this last one, combo mastery or power mastery. As combo. Recharge speed. I like recharge speed. Let's grab that. Okay, I'm a biotic master now. Definitely want to get singularity up next because it's just so effing good. What is fitness? Put on some muscle. I'll spend one in this. Singularity. Cost 5? Okay. I'll wait then. Alright, got Caden back. Caden was one of my crewmates from Mass Effect 1, who I chose to save over Ashley Williams. I always choose to save Caden, because I just really enjoy his backstory. I do really like Ashley's, though, after replaying Mass Effect 1. I always thought she was sort of a two-dimensional character. They didn't really give her a lot. But I was wrong. I was wrong. Alright, what do we want to give him? Overload is really nice in my party. Uh, Reeve, drain target's health. Cryoblast would be really sweet as well. Um, let's spend one in Alliance Officer. Let's have Overload. Let's get this maxed out first. Recharge speed, damage, chain overload, hit one additional target, increase damage. Let's do the chain overload, because hopefully that'll get... Yeah, let's do... Incapacitate. I like stuns. Stuns are really good. Increase damage. Increase damage to barriers. Yeah, shield damage. I want those shields gone. So I can bang them with my singularity. Cryoblast is probably the next thing to get here. Increase recharge. Power duration. I got 4 left. Or I got 3 points left. We'll put something in here. Alright, and now James. What a dick. I hate him. Expand, confirm. Well, this definitely looks a lot more like Mass Effect 1. In Mass Effect 2, there's a lot of oranges in the menu screens. But in Mass Effect 1, there's a lot more blues, like here. So I'm wondering why they chose to go back to that. Frag grenade, incendiary, no, fortification, arms master. This might be a cool combo. Vicious Splash, Carnage, let's do that. Impact radius or damage? Let's try to hit more enemies. Knocking them down, yeah. Increase damage to armor damage, yeah. So this will be like my armor bit. Put one here, and one in frag grenade. And then the rest over in arms master. Admiral Hackett ordered the Normandy to Mars to locate new Prothean data that could help defeat the Reapers. The archives aren't responding. Investigate the dig site. Nice. Okay. I've got an M3 Predator and an M4 Shuriken.
Looks a lot bigger in person. Pretty average for Mars, actually. I'm glad you're so optimistic. Yeah, we've got Reapers invading Earth. The station here is offline. A little dust storm seems like the least of our worries. Fair enough.
I like the clear mantis. I like the clear objective bits, cause then
Holy shit. They're executing them.
oh shit.
They know we're here now.
Shit. I like the clear objective markers. In Mass Effect 1, it was really hard to find where you needed to go. In Mass Effect 2, they added a little helper where it would point you in the right direction, but still sometimes it would be confusing. So I like how in Mass Effect 3 now, they've sort of given you a visual on screen as well, pointing you in the right direction. Oh, grenade. Oh, that just killed me. All right. Grenades kill you. Grenades kill you. Watch out for those grenades. You can dodge and roll, which is cool. misread was Caden's cryoblast. I thought it was cryo ammo, but it's just not. It's just not. No, I'm not gonna switch this. Achievement? Wow, don't you miss this? Nice. Get him out of here.
Sure looked like it. What are they doing here on Mars?
There's
Good
Cerberus.
question. I'm not with them anymore, Caden, if that's what you're asking.
It is a bit convenient. Caden calling out the bullshit of this game. Oh, yeah. That shit. Gotta watch out for this. Nice. Oh my god, these fucking grenades. What can I do about these grenades? It's scary. I wish I could, like, interact with them. The Cerberus guys seem a lot beefier. All the... Oh, maybe it's just James, but... Everyone seems to have that, like, Zack Snyder muscle to them, which just doesn't look real.
Just a few vehicles. You could be right. No way they can take this facility with anything less than a full battalion.
So something to note here as well is that the last time me and Caden talked in Mass Effect 2, he was so mad that I was with Cerberus, to the point where, like, I'm never gonna talk to you again kind of thing. Now we're talking. And I think the story answer to that. Oh, he's gonna.
Straight answer.
Oh, he's gonna talk.
About what? Do you know anything about why Cerberus is here? What makes you think I know what they're up to? You work for them, for God's sakes. How am I not supposed to think that? We joined forces to take down the Collectors. That's it. There's more to it. They rebuilt you from the ground up. They gave you a ship. Resources. Let me be clear. I've had no contact with Cerberus since I destroyed the Collector base. And I have no idea why they're here now, or what they want. Commander Shepard's been under constant surveillance since coming back to Earth. No way they've communicated since. Sorry, Shepard. It's just that...
See, like...
I shouldn't have to explain myself to you, Caden.
The dialogue options. In Mass Effect 2, I would have gotten pretty much
Leave.
an option to talk.
I do, I'm sorry. I didn't mean...
Would have gotten an option pretty much every interaction. Everything he said, I would have had an opportunity to be like, do this, do that, do this, do that. But in that situation, I think I had like 2 or 3 moments to say one or the other. And there was only 2 options, 2 dialogue options. Hell yeah, Liara. Badass. Wish I could do that.
Easy there, Lieutenant. She's with us.
Shepard, thank the goddess you're alive.
You too, Liara.
I was so worried when the reports came in. I'm Sorry about Earth.
Yeah. It was hard to leave like that.
Caden, I'm sorry. But why'd you come here?
Hackett ordered us to come. Said you'd know what was going on.
I do.
Hallelujah. Some answers, finally.
James,
Maybe.
shut up.
I've discovered plans for a Prothean device.
You don't
One
belong
that
here.
could wipe out the Reapers.
Here on Mars?
In the Prothean Archives, yes.
See, okay, so I've got 3 options now. Up until this point, I've not had a left option, which is usually like an investigate, ask that thing. Hey, Drano64, what's good? That second monitor is lit. It's lit. Thanks for coming in. How you doing? How you doing?
We've known about the archives for decades. Why now?
Process of elimination, mixed with a little desperation. When I got the data on the Alpha Relay incident, I knew I had to do something. Hackett knew it too. He contacted me, asking if I would use my resources as a shadow broker to find a way to stop the Reapers. My search led me here. Hackett got me access to the archives and kept me updated on your status. I meant to come see you, but...
What? I listened to a podcast in the woods for like 45 minutes, and then I saw you were live, so here we are. Well, thanks for hopping in. I got work in like a little less than an hour. Well, I gotta leave for work. So I had to do an early morning stream today, so lucky you. Falling asleep at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. How's Callie? Callie's great. Callie's great. It's been a little cooler, rainy recently, but really love my job. Get to hang out with Katie and Rico a lot. Get to do random streaming projects, so that's cool. It's been a good time. It's been a good time. What I want to know is why you were listening to a podcast in the woods, and what the podcast was. Like, what did you just like enter a YA novel and like had to go think about your feelings in the woods for a while, or what's the story there, Danny? Drano64.
I would have liked that. But under the circumstances, I think I can forgive you.
You're too kind.
It was a podcast
any
about
case,
Biden's
my
war
work paid off.
powers.
The
And I
archives
also
are
wanted to
full
go
of data and
outside.
overwhelming
Being outside
amounts.
is nice.
I think I found what we need.
Sounds like this weapon might be our best chance to blow the Reapers to hell.
It's not a weapon, not yet. It's plans for a device, a blueprint.
It's more than we had a minute ago. How do we get it?
The archives
Not
are just
super
across
deep.
that tramway.
I feel like I DK
Assuming
anything about
Cerberus
the world
hasn't
anymore.
locked it down.
You know?
What do they have?
Same.
Yeah, they seem hell-bent on catching you.
They
What
want what
projects
I'm
have I done for my
here for. What we're all here for.
job so far?
But why?
The
Um,
Protheans came close to defeating the
a
Reapers.
good amount.
They
A
had
good
plans
amount.
to destroy them,
I don't know
but
what I
ran out
can
of time.
say exactly on
anything
stream. I'll have
powerful
to
enough to
DM
destroy
you
the Reapers.
what we've worked
Just might
on.
be something Cerberus would be interested in.
You know, that
So
NDA
it's a
type
race to the
thing.
archives.
We've got company.
Bring it on.
Not this time, James.
What?
Yeah, get the
back
fuck
to the
out,
shuttle.
James.
If Cerberus beats us to the archives, I need you covering the exits.
Thank you, James.
But
I hate him.
Now, Lieutenant.
Yes, they do. They do. I'm pretty sure I can talk about what we've worked
I hear
on
you.
in the
You should
past,
take
but, you know, just to being careful.
Looks
We'll
like they found
offline
us.
about it. Either means you're either being exploited or you're super special. Blink twice if you're being exploited. That was just once. I'm just super special. But thanks for checking in, Danny. I appreciate you. Oh yeah, she's got stasis. Nice. What you got going on today? Anything fun? What do you typically watch on Twitch when you have free time? What do I typically watch on Twitch when I have free time? I really like Day 9 TV. He's like an OG streamer. He does a lot of Magic the Gathering Arena online, and he's pretty much my go-to. I only sub to one person, and that's him. I'm gonna play some Super Mario 64, and that's about it. Hell yeah! Do you have a Nintendo 64, or are you using like an emulator? Yeah, I have an N64 that I've had for 20 years. Damn, I'm surprised it still works. I started speedrunning over winter break, but I can't practice as much because of work, so spring break equals clutch. Hell yeah. Does spring break just start? Is it starting this week?
Not a problem for someone who can't hide forever. That's all of them.
Good. Let's find a way up.
Vehicle lift.
How'd Cerberus get into the facility?
Reports of the Reaper invasion. Next, there was chaos. Didn't even realize it was Cerberus at first.
Could they be working with the Reapers?
Doubtful. But I suppose anything's possible.
The N64 low-key doesn't work sometimes, and yeah, spring... Oh yeah, you already read that. So I have 2 weeks off, and then another week of only virtual debate practice. Nice. That's so much Mario time. It is. It is. It was funny when you asked about a second monitor because I got a big-ass old CRT TV recently for N64, and I was like, how did you know about this? Obviously the government got an in. Got cameras and bugs in your apartment. I'm watching and listening to everything you do. Well, that's cool. That's cool. I remember playing Mario 64 at my cousin's house when I was younger. I had no idea what I was doing. I kept losing. I was like, this game's too hard. I don't like it. Oh, shit. Your NDAs have information about me. Oh, they do. They do. I don't think that's how NDAs work, but, we'll pretend. Are you gonna... Super Mario 64 is really hard, even if you play 20 years later. Yeah, I'm sure. I bet you're getting a lot of calluses on your hands from that old controller. It's your first playthrough of the Mass Effect trilogy? It is not. I've played Mass Effect 1 and 2 a million times over. So many houses, yeah. Especially if that rubber piece falls off the center joystick. Thing hurts like a bee. It's not my first playthrough of Mass Effect 1 and 2. However, I got way too busy with speech and school and college when Mass Effect 3 came out, so I never got around to playing it. So this is my first playthrough of the third installment. And sort of like going in blind because I don't know what's gonna happen. And yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited.
Damn it. Secure. Shepard, see if you can gain access to the pedway.
The pedway.
I can't seem to unlock the live feeds, but
Did you see that? Who's that woman in the vid?
Is that Miranda?
that's Dr. Ivakore.
No, it's
She
not.
got here about a
This
week ago.
is on the 360, my friend.
Any luck?
Pedway's been locked out.
Alright, looks like there's construction nearby. We can get out on the roof. We can find a way around from there.
Great. Let's move.
Star Wars Battlefront, almost. A little bit. Is that like a good thing or a bad thing? These graphics are cracked for the 360. Like cracked as in good or bad? Cracked is good. Thanks for cluing me in on the youngster lingo, Danny. I appreciate it. Drano. Young Drano. What a great name. I've got a HDMI capture card, which is Ultra 4K HD.
Putting up a fight.
So I actually think the stream quality is better than the monitor I have here to see it.
And that's where we're headed.
But I honestly don't know. That's where I'm headed? Okay, thank you. Thank you, game, for telling me where to go.
Commander, you read me?
Yes, I read you,
Barely.
James.
Storm's causing interference.
Yeah, tell me about it. I've lost contact with the Normandy. What's your position?
I didn't read that. James, repeat. Damn it.
That storm's going to be in here very soon.
Yeah, I think it's already here.
It's probably better. I know the Dazzle takes N64 inputs and makes it look better. Ooh. Do you stream your speed runs?
Airlock shouldn't be open.
Don't you have to have like recordings of it
No, you have to override security.
if you're gonna actually like submit it to the world record and stuff? How do I? Oh, I have a flashlight? Oh, that's cool. He did.
We're still here.
Looks like they died trying to claw their way out.
This is brutal. Even
I stream as a view recently, but I don't plan on submitting a recorded run for leaderboards yet. Why not? You gotta put yourself out there, man. Cam, who the hell is that woman messing with my files? Get her out of here! I won't have my system messed up by some wannabe expert who'll be gone next week. Damn strangers who think they know it all, but don't care about what we're really trying to achieve here. Dr. Eva, seriously? Don't you remember what happened last time? What an aggressive email. Jesus. Well, I gotta throw you a follow then. Do you stream on this account? Drano?
Flashlights.
Oh, I...
There's an Alliance force in here somewhere. I need to keep them away from the core.
Can't fucking see anything. Right? So aggressive. I want a better time before I put stuff up, just because I get personal bests pretty often. Oh, nice. Yeah, you gotta get ready for it. Can I toggle the light switch on? Damn it. Doesn't count for now. Some people in my friend group started a group on Twitch, so IDK will use it. A group on Twitch? What does that mean? I have no idea what it means, honestly. Me neither. When you find out, let me know. Oh, I switched to that by accident. But that's cool. I definitely want to check out some Super Mario runs whenever you're live next. I like to watch Twitch while I'm at work. And while I do work, it's nice having it on in the background.
There we go. We have access to the labs. They'll take us right to the tram station.
Hey, there's a recording of what happened here.
Play it.
Security station. Come in. We're seeing some odd activity.
I know,
coming.
right?
Our security protocols just kicked in. Everything's locked down.
Uh-oh.
Doctor, I'll get you a report.
She's gonna fucking kill everybody. Like, it's soothing, especially if it's a game with good music. Yeah. Especially some streamers, they'll put on lo-fi beats while they play. So
I
satisfying.
guess we know how Cerberus got in.
Do we?
I should have realized it when I met her. I was just so focused on finding a way to stop the Reapers.
Don't blame yourself. Forget about it.
Stopping the Reapers is the only thing we should be focused on. It's not your fault.
But what if we're wrong? What if there's no way to stop them? What if these are our last days and we spend them scurrying around trying to solve a problem we can't fix?
Liara.
Might do some
I
lo-fi
know.
beats, but I wasn't sure.
I shouldn't think that way.
I'm pretty sure
I don't know how you do it.
there's this thing called
You've always
Stream
stayed
Beat
focused even in the
Originals
worst
on
situations.
Spotify that is non-DMCA that some of my fave streamers use that I think anyone can use. You don't even have to pay for it. But I also use this thing called Pretzel Rocks. It's an application you can download, which also has Twitch safe tracks. Yeah. If you scroll up in the chat to the little stream boy, the little Pretzel Rocks guy, it basically just like notifies when you do change to different tracks. But yeah, check it out. Check it out. No choice. I remember the
When
ones I
there's
love.
so much at stake, I think about my friends, loved ones, what I'd lose if I failed.
Me too.
We'll stop them, Liara. Together.
Caden's third wheeling hard
I
right
believe
now.
you.
He's just off
Or
in the
I
corner,
believe that
like,
you believe. Maybe that's enough.
What is the plot of Mass Effect? It's a good question.
Okay, doors open. We can get to the labs
So-
and tram station through there.
Are
Good.
you ready for this?
Let's move.
Downloading 1 and 2 a few years ago, but I never got around to it. So, here's a quick little synopsis. It's actually pretty cool. So, I don't know if you've ever seen, like, 2001 A Space Odyssey, but in 2001 A Space Odyssey, they find, like, this monolith thing on the moon, I think, right? And it basically, like, keys them in all this alien tech or whatever. So Mass Effect, humans find this, like, weird structure on the moon, or maybe on Mars, like, early on in their development. And it basically teaches them how to use Mass Effect fields, which gives them space flight, faster than light technology, all of this, basically allowing them to be space ready and traverse the galaxy and stuff. And that connects them to the Citadel, which is basically like space United Nations, where all the aliens converge, and they get connected with all these other space flight capable species or whatnot. And the interesting thing about humans joining everybody is that they've sort of developed everything faster than any other species out there, and there's like a lot of anti-human sentiment because of it. They're seen as like upstarts, or like they don't really know as much as everybody else. Anywho, what we find out in the first game is that those beacons have been placed all over the universe, galaxy, whatnot, as a way for these things called the Reapers to give species spaceflight and then harvest them. So they're these huge machines that wait out in deep space until the right moment to come in and just fucking kill everybody. because that's how they live, and it happens every 50,000 years, which is crazy long time. So at the end of Mass Effect 1, we kill like the scout ahead who's supposed to come in and destroy the Citadel, but we stop him in his tracks. And then in Mass Effect 2, we get hired by Cerberus to go off and do our own research, kind of on the fringe of Alliance military, and we kind of become like a 007 for space. Yeah, this is sick. It's really fun. It's a really fun game, especially if you like role-playing games. And for you specifically, the whole like government aspect and how we relate to different species is really fascinating. I'm really interested in like space politics or like fictional space politics. It's pretty cool. But I think you'd like it. For sure. Space imperialism, man. Yeah, the terminus systems, like that's humans want to like get out there, and like there's like these outer worlds essentially that are really at risk, and they get hit a lot, and some of the other species don't think humans should be out that far yet, and you know how it be. It's got a little something for everyone. Weapon bench. What is this? What is this? I don't know what I'm looking at here. It's just a weapon loadout, I guess. Shotguns. I can add a shotgun. I haven't picked any other weapons out. Okay, I can just equip shit to people. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Those aliens hate us because they ain't us. Exactly. They jealous. Ah! That guy's got a shield? What? Yeah, these guys are like paper, taking them out like nothing. I'm playing on Insanity, but as you can see, it's pretty easy. Insanity is like the hardest difficulty. Yeah, I know. What a passive-aggressive way to start an email. 2 external specialists in the same week has been insane. Or maybe it wasn't that passive-aggressive. But Hudson, I've heard about Asari before. She's really well-known, and she's done amazing research on the Protheans. I don't know zip about the Eva Dr. chick. Dr. Eva chick. But Liara Tassoni, she's the real thing. I'm attaching some of her advanced papers on Prothean culture. Read them. You'll be a believer too when you're done. A believer too. Can't wait until they introduce her to people. This is so exciting. Read them. It's like me sending research papers to people. Read it. It's really fascinating. And then that person never reads it. Good prose reading. Thank you, thank you. I've been known to read a prose or two in my lifetime. Were you ever an achievement hunter with Xbox 360? Not really. If a game comes along that I really like, I like to try to do as much as possible. Not necessarily like 100% it, but like 99% it, you know? So I like seeing what the game devs did. Like, everything's in this game for a reason, so I like to explore it as much as possible. But it's fun because it's since I haven't played Mass Effect 3 before, like I'm getting the achievements on the bottom. It's just like nostalgia trip for days. I need to grab a new battery for my controller. It keeps dying on me. If it dies again, I'll go grab one real quick. I'll be back in like 2 minutes. Were you an achievement hunter? Were you a PS3, 360 guy, or PC? What'd you play? Wii U? I had a PS3. Nice, nice. I had that. I got a PS3 later because there was a big trophy. Danny, language. Jesus. That's cool, that's cool. What was your favorite PS3 game?
God, what's that stench?
They just activated the decontamination protocols.
With the staff still inside.
God damn. Okay, I'm gonna grab another battery. Be right back. Back in business. Honestly, outside of Call of Duty, I would say Borderlands. Borderlands is one of the most expansive, funny, and engaging games ever made. It has online co-op. I used to make COD sniping montages when I was 13, so I guess you could say I was a god gamer on PS3. I guess you could say that. Borderlands is a game I never played, actually, but I've heard such good things about it. And I remember when it first came out, some of my friends tried to get me to do that online co-op, but I just, like, never did it.
And they'd only scratched the surface. There are vaults filled with Prothean data troves that have never been studied.
Nice. Es Esparza. We haven't been able to decipher much, but if any of the language yet. But the visual documentation gives us some ideas as to what they were studying, namely us. They seemed particularly interested in early humanity's evolutionary process, judging by the way they organized their files. It seems a bit fantastic to write this, but everything indicates that they seem to be trying to chart the curve of humanity's intellectual progression. The Protheans? It would be such a good game to stream. Maybe we gotta get on that ish in the future. I'd be down. I know what's his name? Handsome Jack gets cited a lot as like one of the best video game characters of all time, which is cool. So, you know, if it's got a good story, I'm down to play.
That's the tram line. Takes us right to the archives. No doubt Cerberus has it locked down. Hopefully we can override it at the security station. It's just through
Handsome
here.
Jack is so funny. Good. I've heard Claptrap is really good too. He's a good guy. katana. Honestly, don't remember the story, but the side quests and backstory given to characters is so good. Claptrap is GOAT. No, Tom Brady GOAT, Danny. Tom Brady the GOAT. Claptrap the second GOAT. Oh shit! It's a big old gun.
That's an understatement.
I take it that's the only way in.
It's the only way I know of.
We'll skirt around it. Stay out of its sights.
I'll move up first.
Caden, no! Okay, shut up. I hate Tom Brady.
Don't let it target you.
He just won the fucking Super Bowl for a different team. He's the best. He's like the LeBron James of football. I only accept Tom Brady fans. I am from Massachusetts, Danny. I have to like him.
Damn it.
But I respect how everybody else is jealous of his greatness. Shit. Okay, that's how you do it.
Watch it!
LeBron James doesn't get carried by the rest of his team. I honestly don't watch that much football, so I don't know what they do. I did watch the Super Bowl around like 2005, 6, that era. Football is too much of a team sport to base things off Super Bowl rings, and therefore I hate Tom Brady. But then how do you explain the Tampa Bay win this year? Bunch of really good people went to the Bucks because Tom Brady was there and did it for really cheap. Then another team would have to pay like $20 million for them. Interesting. So Tom Brady became like the catalyst for people wanting to go to that team. Interesting. That's kind of like what happened with what was it, the Vegas Knights for hockey? Like just like all the fucking best hockey players in the country went to that team just to like say, hey, we're gonna win. It is a big brain move. It's also kind of like a dick move to have like two teams just have every great player. Kind of like hoarding the resources. Doesn't always make for great gameplay or exciting seasons. Shit, that guy's gonna fucking kill me. Guess a lot of money really want to get paid. A lot of people want to get paid. I pay my money. Capitalism. We're all just money-making machines.
Set up a perimeter. No one else comes across.
We still have teams on the other side.
No one! And shut down those cameras.
Oh, badass. Shooting
Looks
the
like
camera.
they've made it to the archives.
And I doubt they'll just send us a tram.
Can you override it?
The archives are on a separate network. We're completely locked
If you
out.
don't pay your money, how's it gonna work
Not
for
if we
you?
can find a short-range
Exactly,
communicator,
Danny.
helmet to
Exactly.
helmet.
And
Checkmate.
And we convince them that we're on their side. Tell them the Alliance forces have been taken care of.
Good idea. See what you can find. What?
The Major has become very capable.
Agreed.
Commander, I found something.
What have you got?
He's got a transmitter in his helmet. If I can...
Oh my god.
Looks like a husk.
Yeah, not quite. But they've definitely done something to him.
The fuck?
And by they, you mean Cerberus? They did this to their own guy? Is this what they did to you?
Caden, I'm still me. But I've got a mission, and I'm not gonna force you to come along.
I'm with you, Commander. I just wanted you to know why I'm...
Come on. Let's see if we can get them to send that tram over.
Damn, I just like chewed him
Hello,
out
this
to
is
now want to do
Delta
that.
team. Anybody there?
This is Delta.
Never mind. What's your status?
We're at the tram station, waiting for extraction. All hostiles terminated.
Roger that. Echo team will ride over and secure the station.
Nice.
Think they bought it?
If they didn't, they'll figure it out soon enough.
We should get in position. Flank them when they get off the tram.
Good thinking, Major.
Squad to move or attack. Yeah.
Got it!
Oh no, you stay there.
Here they come.
Yeah, you can order your team to do shit. I should play more single-player games. I never cared about stories or cutscenes until The Last of Us 2. Now I understand the appeal. The Last of Us is a really great example of good storytelling in video games. I have not played The Last of Us 2 yet, but the first one I really enjoyed. And Naughty Dog, they did Uncharted as well. They're pretty notorious for having good story and good gameplay. Yeah, they're fun. I'm playing through The Witcher 3 as well. That's been a lot of fun. Might need to invest in a PS5. Good luck on getting that. I've heard they're a little hard to come by. Has insert GF's name buy you a PS5 yet? No. I don't think I'm gonna get a next-gen console. I'm like still super behind on everything. As you can see, I'm playing Mass Effect 3 for the first time now. And there's not like a lot of games on the next-gen consoles that I'm like itching to play, you know? And if anything, I think I'm gonna invest in like a gaming PC, because all of my friends now are on computer, and we do get Discord and stuff all the time. I'm playing Overwatch a lot, so I really like. I don't really need it. Think I'll get a next gen either. Like, why not just get a PC and keep it forever? Exactly. The thing with the PC is you have to keep like updating it as things go. Yo, Overwatch, let's go. Play on an Xbox One? Interesting. I wonder how it is on the consoles. Is it cross-platform? Can like we play together if you're on the Xbox One? It's gonna fucking shoot. It's not cross-platform, sadly. Aww. It's so bad. Yeah, I remember people talking about like Call of Duty and like PC just always beats people on controller. Like, people are just able to adapt and do stuff faster. It's died over time, so matchmaking is really whack, and it's also just way harder to aim on controller. Yeah, that's what I've heard. That is what I've heard. The X-Bone. Look at this run. Look at how hunched over he is. Just like... Interesting. Oh, when you get that gaming PC, Danny, let's get some Overwatch games in. Get you on my team. I need to, like, call the tram over. There it is. Gravity must be taking a toll on his back to hunch so much. Yeah, right? In the last game, it was more of a straight up run and maybe like slight held tilt. But this is like... And I think
The archives are right on the other side.
all of the characters run like that. Uh-oh, that doesn't look good. Take out that tram! Speaking of gravity, my singularity is legitimately a black hole, and it's like such a broken ability. Because if they don't have armor or shield, they just like float around like and can't do anything to me. That's why a lot of these combats are so easy, because not only do I have singularity, but I just maxed out Liara's singularity, so I can double singularity, and just like groups of people can't do shit to me. Does look super broken. It is. And what's funnier too is once people are in the air, I have a throw ability, so I can throw them and they just like go flying off the map. It's hysterical. Yeah, look at him. Look at him go. Yeah. And if anyone gets close to it, they just go flying as well. I think these people would learn how to shoot in midair. Like, do they not prepare for different gravities? Yeah, we're in fucking space, bro. Humans really are OP. That they are. Well, not... What's cool in the world of Mass Effect is my singularity and stuff. And my throws, they're all biotic abilities, and it's cross-species. Like, a bunch of people have access to it. Humans need implants for it, and so like I've got like an implant to be able to use biotic abilities. But like Liara and Sony, who's the blue alien, they're like born with it, and they're like some of the best biotic users in the galaxy. Because, you know, it just comes naturally for them. He's frozen and floating. Oh no! Goddamn. Oh. I probably gotta log off in a few here and get to work. I know, rip. And try to get through this combat. Then call it a day. Why work on a Sunday? Because we got shows to do. We got a show on. We've had shows pretty consistently on weekends for the past couple of weeks. So just the way the cookie crumbles. Got to be on site for that. I got work this weekend. I have work next weekend. And I generally take the weekend shifts. Oh, true. Shows. Not a money laundering scheme. Is it a typical 40-hour work week? It depends. It depends. I would categorize it as technically I'm part-time, but so like 20 hours, but typically I'll work between 20 and 40. Some weeks are more intense than others. Like last week I worked closer to 40, but next week I'll probably be a little closer to 20. It just depends on the amount of shows that we have on a given week, which varies. Get to cover! Have you ever produced a games done quick or speedrunning event? Can I get free tickets? Well, everything we do is on Twitch, so you don't have to pay. But yeah, I'll get you tickets. God damn. This is hard. I'm also like not focusing that well. These fucking grenades, man. They're worst. Free access to free events, yes! Open access. Yeah. Once I get off, I'll hit you up with the shows we do. You can check them out. We'll have something today. Obby, because that's where I'm going. And you can check it out. Unity, please. First aid. Alright. Alright, bring it on. Ready, Joe? Alright. Alrighty then. A Vindicator. Is this a... It is. I'm gonna... I guess I only get like one weapon. Give him that. Alright, I gotta save here. And get out. Create new save.